Hello, my name is Kiri Lester-Hodges. I am an art therapist. I'm also the outreach and partnerships coordinator for Restaurant After Hours, which is a mental health organization, a nonprofit that supports mental health in hospitality workers through support groups, through free and accessible and anonymous resources. And the thing that I'm going to be showing you how to do today is find a therapist. So one of the websites that you can do this on is ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a website where you can find many different kinds of doctors. For example, look at this whole list. Wow. But what we are trying to find today is a therapist. So let's go therapy. There's also psychologist, therapist, counselor. You can also look up more specifics like family therapy, couple therapy. Let's see. I'm an art therapist, so you can also look up art therapy. Today, let's just go with therapy. So you're going to put in your city, state, or zip code. If you want to do in-person sessions, then putting in your zip code might help you concentrate your findings to people in your area. For now, I'm just going to put in Brooklyn, New York for the city. I'm going to choose, so let's say you have very specific availability, Wednesdays after 5 p.m. So you can choose a Wednesday. Let's put this upcoming Wednesday. And then you're going to choose your insurance. So you can put that I'm paying for myself. You can put that I'm choosing my insurance later, or you can search this long list of insurances to find yours. So let's go Blue Cross Blue Shield. Let's go Anthem because that's pretty popular in New York. Just go with the first one, but as you can see, you can find your specific plan, and how you do that is look on your insurance card. Okay, let's go with the first one right there. So you're going to search. Okay, it's just loading. Awesome. So it's going to show you the in-network providers first. It looks like there's 27 for November the 16th. That is awesome. There's not always going to be that many. Maybe if I searched on a different day, let's see, on the next week, let's see how many come up. 22. So it's going to shift depending on the day. Go back to the 16th. But first, it's going to show you those in-network providers. So those are people whose services are covered either partially or fully by your plan. And if you scroll down, there's all these different options of therapists, and you can see all of their availability. You can see some of them: psychologists, psychotherapists, psychiatrists. So a psychiatrist is someone who can prescribe you medication. A psychotherapist or a psychologist is not going to be able to prescribe you medication. Okay, and then underneath their names, you can see, okay, next to their names, accreditation, under their names, their title. Then you see their ratings, how many ratings they have. You can see if they do in-person or virtual. And let's see, it'll say over here if the person also offers in person. And then you get to see their availability. So let's look up here on this section right here to see if we can narrow some stuff down. So specialty. If you are looking, for example, for couples therapy or family therapy, you can put that down. If you are looking for a nurse practitioner who can provide you with a prescription, you can check that off. This is a way to narrow down the people that you're going to see. Availability. So it'll show you in the next 3 days or just today. Distance, you can put how far away you're comfortable with them being. Obviously, this is dependent on if you want to be in person or not. So if you click on more filters, it's going to give you, so for example, we said Wednesday after 5. So you would just click that off. Then it's going to give you gender, female, male, non-binary. There's one transgender male who is in network with this availability. I'm sure they would show more options for genders if you chose a different day. Age range, so if you're looking for therapy for your kid or for your parent or for yourself, or if you are a kid or an elder, this is the modalities. Then you can choose what ethnicity the therapist is, if you have a preference, the languages spoken, sexuality, faith, and treatment approaches. So treatment approaches, if you know that you would prefer a therapist who did attachment-based therapy or CBT or dance movement therapy, or, all of these different kinds are available for you to check off. Let's see. I'm going to put that I want someone who does CBT. Now, if this is your first time looking for a therapist and you're not sure about any of those modalities, don't worry about it. Just look up a therapist. You'll figure it out. You can have a consultation with a therapist of your choice and see if they feel like a good fit for you. It's just if you know what kind of approach you want, that's a way to narrow it down. So 6 in-network providers who have these concentrated requests that I have stated. Great. So then we're going to go ahead. Let's just go with the top one right here. Wednesday after 5, let's put it 5:45. Okay, and then the last step over here is going to be telling them a little bit about you. So it'll ask for name, date of birth, sex assigned at birth. And then once you click continue booking, it's going to ask you to create a profile on ZocDoc. This is helpful for the therapist to then be able to communicate with you through ZocDoc. And then if you wanted to use ZocDoc in the future, you have a profile from which you can then, book a hearing specialist or a different kind of doctor. But in terms of finding a therapist on ZocDoc, this is what you can do. Now, if you have any questions or comments about using ZocDoc to find a therapist, you can definitely let us know. You can reach out via email, support@restaurantafterhours.org, or you can DM us on our Instagram. And that should be it for now. Happy looking, and I will see you next time.